it's amazing. I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing.
Alright guys, this is Brian for Home Field Advantage. I promised you guys a video for the NBA playoff picture, and I'm going to give it to you. To start off in the Western Conference, we have at the first seed, Los Angeles Lakers. Second seed, Denver Nuggets. Third seed, San Antonio Spurs. Fourth seed, Portland Trail Blazers. Fifth seed, the Houston Rockets. Sixth seed, Dallas Mavericks. Seventh seed, New Orleans Hornets. And coming in at the eighth seed in the Western Conference, the Utah Jazz. And the Eastern Conference, we have at the 1 seed, Cleveland Cavaliers. 2 seed, Boston Celtics. 3 seed, Orlando Magic. 4th seed, Atlanta Hawks. 5th seed, Miami Heat. 6th seed, Philadelphia 76ers. 7th seed, Chicago Bulls. And of course, the 8th seed goes to the Detroit Pistons. Alright, I'm going to start back in the Western Conference again for the matchups. 1 and 8 seeds, Los Angeles Lakers versus Utah Jazz. Obviously, I think Lakers are going to take this one. I think it'll probably be 5. They'll take it in 5. I really don't think they're going to sweep the Jazz. I think the Jazz at home are a pretty decent team. So Lakers in 5. Moving on to the 2nd and 7th game, Denver Nuggets versus the New Orleans Hornets. I haven't given Denver Nuggets much respect in previous years, and honestly they haven't really shown me anything. But obviously they are the 2nd seed in the Western Conference, and that's a pretty good accomplishment. With Chauncey Billups and Carmelo Anthony, they've obviously got something good going on there that, you know, Allen Iverson couldn't bring to the table when he was playing there. But I'm gonna have to go with New Orleans. Chris Paul, Tyson Chandler, Peter Stojakovic, David West. I think they have a good team. I'm gonna say New Orleans in 7 because I just really think that Chris Paul can get it done. I think he can take that team to the 2nd round. Moving on to the 3rd seed and 6th seed game between the San Antonio Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks. I'm taking the Spurs. The reason I'm taking the Spurs is I just don't think Dallas has what it takes anymore. They had their chance a couple years ago. They've been really good, and they're decent this year. As much as San Antonio is suffering from old age, and now Manu Ginobili's out, I still think they have the tools to take care of Dallas through a 7-game series. But honestly, I'm gonna say 6. The Spurs are gonna take it in 6, but I don't think the Spurs are gonna go much further than the 1st or 2nd round. All right, the series I'm interested in is the 4th and 5th seeds between Portland Trail Blazers and the Houston Rockets. I might be a little biased on this pick, but judging that the season series was 2-1, and the last game we played against them, we basically slaughtered them. I believe the score was like 102-88. So I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to say Houston in 6 also. I have a feeling we could do it in 5, but I think that we're going to bring it back to Houston for that final game, for the last one. So, alright, now that we're done with the Western Conference, we'll move on to the Eastern Conference. The 1 and 8, we got Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Detroit Pistons. Detroit doesn't have the players on the court that they used to have. They've lost Ben Wallace. They traded away Chauncey Billups, which was, I believe, kind of a ridiculous move, for Allen Iverson. Now Allen Iverson's out for the rest of the season. Of course, they still have Rip and Sheed and Prince. Do I think that's going to be enough to stop LeBron? No. I say in 5. Cleveland takes it in 5. Moving on to this 2 and 7, we got Boston Celtics and Chicago Bulls. I don't have a lot of faith in Chicago Bulls. I know they got a great rookie in Derrick Rose. He's been a great point guard for him. Ben Gordon's on that team. But it's Boston Celtics in 4. I just don't believe that Chicago has the skill set they need to take on a team like the Boston Celtics, even without Kevin Garnett. Because as many of you know, the organization and the coach of the Boston Celtics are saying that he's out. He may not even make it back for the playoffs. So for the 3 and 6 seeds, we have Orlando Magic taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm just going to keep this one short and simple. Orlando in 5. Dwight Howard is a monster in the post. We also got Rashard Lewis. I don't think that the 76ers can match up against him. So, Magic in 5. And now moving on to an East Conference matchup that I'm actually really interested in. It's another 4 and 5 between the Atlanta Hawks and the Miami Heat. The Atlanta Hawks surprised a lot of people this year. Last year they weren't that good of a team. And this year they're the 4th seed, which is extremely impressive. They got Marvin Williams, Josh Smith, and Joe Johnson. They're all really good players. They're young players. So if Atlanta can keep those 3 players and build around those 3 players, Atlanta's going to have a bright future. Atlanta's going to be a really good team. Hands down. And of course, Horford. Miami has my choice for MVP, Dwayne Wade. So this honestly is going to be a tough one to call. As much as I hate to say this, I think Atlanta takes it in 7. I think Dwayne Wade can take it to 7, but I just don't think that the rest of the Miami Heat squad will be able to overcome what Atlanta is bringing to the table. So, Atlanta in 7. Alright guys, so those are my picks for the playoffs. Of course, as always, leave me a comment or video response. Tell me what you guys think about my picks. Leave your own picks. Of course, when the first round's over, I'll give you guys my second round picks. Alright, I want you guys to take care and get ready for the NBA playoffs. It's going to be a good one. Later.